Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let's see what we can get done here. Jomo is hunched over the side of his boat, examining some deep scratches in the otherwise pristine hull. He curses under his breath, turning to face you. You know, with all this work we're doing, I think that the drunken mistake will need a new paint job when we're done. She deserves a makeover after all of her hard work. So, what can Captain Jomo do for you today, eh? Let's go to the Tiger's Den. We're gonna take the same people as always. You know, as amazing as X-Flow or Illuminati would be to bring along. You know, we can go with the people that we know are reliable, as it were. The drunken mistake screams over Kowloon Bay, cutting through gray weather and grayer waters. Around you, grim faces watch the skyline ahead as Jomo steers you toward Crate's headquarters, the Tiger's Den. Q and Lamb have assured you that if everything goes to plan, the run should be relatively low risk. Ample experience tells you that plans often go astray, and that low-risk Shadowruns rarely stay that way. But you also know that the reward for this run outweighs the risk. The incriminating data from the den's evidence room should be more than enough to bury Crate, expose her client, and cement your position with Kindly Cheng forever, because we haven't done that already. Jomo cuts the engines, and the drunken mistake drifts toward the station's loading dock. It's go time. Beautiful. So let's see what this mission has in store for us, and see how long it is, because I really kind of cutting things close to the wire with regards to. I probably should have bought more trauma kits, to be honest. Yeah, give you the powerful grenades, and then give you all this health stuff. Healthy. Looking for you to be healthy. Do I want to? Yeah. I guess we could give him a grenade, though he's not gonna be good with that. Almost assuredly not going to be good with that grenade. But you know, what are you gonna do? Nobody else is good with them except Duncan's the only one who's good at throwing grenades anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter. The wood of the dock feels comfortably solid under your feet. Your stomach lurches anyway. The legacy of a long, bumpy trip hidden under a tarp in Jomo's speedboat. The sound of water sloshing beneath your feet isn't helping. Remind me not to do that again. Seriously. Next time I'll swim if it comes to it. Captain Jomo barks out a laugh. Wouldn't recommend that, beautiful girl. Lots of sharks out there. Both normal and awakened. Nastier things, too. Any one of them would be all too happy to snap up a little ting like you. Sharks, huh? He glances down at the water, his mouth curling into a frown. We'll keep that in mind. I will wait here with the boat. You come back to me when your business is done, and I will take you home. He gestures at a uniformed constable in the distance. She nods slightly in response. You see her? That lady there, PC Chung, is your contact. She can get you into the building. Thanks. He shrugs. Of course, you are my client. You pay me, I take you wherever you want to go. I help you and you get out of this safe. Then maybe you pay me again tomorrow to take you someplace else. Go on now, raid your police station. I will wait here with the drunken mistake and protect her from the advances of any swine who might try to impound her. He casts a longing look back at his speedboat. Don't leave us waiting too long, yeah? Jomo's possessed of many fine qualities, but patience is not one of them. Don't worry. Make this as fast as possible. Which is probably not going to be that fast. There's probably going to be at least like 2 more episodes after this, I would guess. But I've historically been pretty bad at guessing how long these games go on. So, the constable beckons you forward nervously. She's doing her best to stay calm, but you can see that she's sweating. As you approach, her gaze keeps flitting back to the station door. You're here. Right on time. Good. She brushes a strand of hair out of her eyes. I don't think I could have waited much longer. Good. Nice to be good. Okay. Glad we're not late then. You and me both. Here, take this. She reaches into one of her voluminous pockets and fishes out an object. A slip of plastic, slick and shiny, connected to an alligator chip. The word visitor is emblazoned on the front. This will get me past security, I take it. It should. The integrated electronics will mark you as a friendly to the station's security system. If you tried to enter the Tiger's Den without one of these clipped to you, automated systems would sound a general alarm. Every cop in the building would converge on your location. The only issue these things... Oh, they only issue these things at the front gate. And only after a thorough security check. Anyone who sees you will assume you're supposed to be here. As long as you don't do anything to arouse suspicion, you should be fine. And this badge of yours, will it get us up to the second floor? Afraid not. I was able to get you the badges, but I don't work the security desk, and that's where you'd need to go to get access to the elevator. I'll tell you what, though. Desk sergeant on duty, Sheng, is a friend. Tell him you need to meet with Mia and admin and go over some paperwork, and he'll upgrade your badge's clearance rating. I've seen him do it 100 times. Got it. Good. I think that's everything. There aren't many constables in the building, just enough to keep the place running and make sure that the interrogation subjects don't escape. Should be pretty dead in there. Good. Works for me. On the off chance your cover gets blown early, you might have to shoot your way to the evidence room. I don't much like the thought of that, but it might happen. I'm gonna steer clear of the station until you and your pirate friend have cleared out. If you do wind up going loud, I don't want to catch a stray bullet. Understood. She taps the code into the PDA on her wrist, and you hear a buzzing sound. The door pops open. There you go. Get in there. And if you get caught, we've never met. Why are you doing this? Creating her people. What they're doing's fucked. Everybody in the station knows it, but nobody wants to make waves. When Q approached me, I saw my chance to do something. To be a good guy for a change. Figured I owed it to myself to try. She pauses, her eyes floating away. I know, totally cornball, right? Like some cliche out of an old movie. But I guess I'm doing it anyway. Go ahead and take that for what you will. Go on, do your job. Get Lamb and Q what they need to bring this place down. Great. Let's go. Hello. Let us loot all of these lockers. Oh, wow. Not really, worth much, is it? Reads, Oh Young, I need you to finish the following tasks before clocking out. I'm not going to have a chance to. Followed by a bullet point list of bureaucratic duties. Okay. Evidence bag. Let's see what's in here. Hi. What's in there? Filled with SIM chips. Seal has been broken, indicating it's been tampered with. Based on the paper insert, they're BTLs, and the last person to check the bag out is Constable Ah Hyung. Huh. Okay, then. So there's a little bit of intrigue with this young person. We got HKPF guards that we can kill, which we don't want to do. So let's just pop a save real quick. So we don't. Oh God, why are you running around? I wanted to. The desk sergeant looks up from a book of crossword puzzles, his nose wrinkling in irritation. He fumbles for an oversized hand scanner, lifts it to your chest, and sweeps a beam of laser light over the barcode on your visitor badge. What can I do for you, Miss, His gaze shifts to the screen of his PDA. He reads the name that is scanned pulled off of your badge. Miss Weber? Sergeant Sheng. He shakes his head brusquely. Afraid not. Shift change. Sheng's on a smoke break. So you want something or what? I'm supposed to head up to the second floor. His eyes narrow. And, who was it that was supposed to meet you up there? I need to talk to Mia and admin. Uh-huh. And, what kind of paperwork did you need to go over with Mia? Security. Aw. I was told you'd upgrade my badge if I dropped her name. A friend of mine got picked up during the Kowloon City riots. He's being released. I was told that Mia had something I needed to sign. Oh, one of the lucky ones then. He frowns. I thought we'd already released all of them. I don't know anything about that. All I know is my buddy's ready to get out of here. Alright, I'll upgrade your badge. Desk sergeant's fingers clatter against his keyboard. After a few seconds of typing, he unhooks a small device from his belt and waves it in your general direction. An LED set into the device's case turns green, and you hear a chiming sound from your badge on your chest. Get your friend and get out of here. Make sure that he understands how lucky he is. When we tell people to stay inside, we mean it. Thank you, sir. Great. So we got access to the upstairs. I'm glad that they don't care about the fact that we have a big kill drone in here. Now where are the elevators? Aha, over there. Camera 2, first floor. Okay. So we got all these... Ooh, what's in the bookshelf? Shelf sags under the weight of the assorted papers, folders, and trinkets that have been stacked on top of it. Search it. Tucked away, you find an old cred stick. Well, oh. Oh, we took it, okay. Data analyst. Do we need to talk? I don't think we really need to talk to any of these people. We could. Just for the laughs. Oh, we could send our kill drone through there. Not that I know where that's going to lead. But we have full reign of this place, it seems. Oh, God. Okay. Only takes you a moment to size up what's happening in this room. Bound suspect handcuffed to a chair, doubled over and leaning forward. Red-faced, sweating HKPF constable standing over him, his hands bunched into fists. I don't know who you are, but you'd better close that fucking door. Constable slams his fist into the bound man's stomach. Shut it now! The suspect's voice comes out in a ragged gasp. He's fighting for air. Help me! I haven't been charged with anything. He's just beating! Constable's fist pistons out again, this time connecting with the bound man's side. You hear the gunshot crack of snapping ribs. Shut the damn door! So normally we would have a moral imperative to intervene. But I mean, since we're going for... We're cutting the head off the snake, as it were, here. I feel like it's best not to agitate the corpse around here until we absolutely have to. So swipe our pass. Looks like you're cleared to go up. Remember, while you're up there, you need to stick to the areas you've been granted access to. No further. You bet. Don't stop me now. Having such a good time. Stepping into the hallway of the administrative level is like walking into an entirely different environment. It's much cooler in here, and the burnt soy calf odor of the recycled air down below is nowhere to be found. The elevator doors slide shut soundlessly behind you. A moment later, you hear the click of maglocks spinning shut. So far, so good, my friend. We've made it onto Crate's level without sounding the alarms. I suspect that they'll be blaring soon enough, though. And now that we're in the belly of Crate's conspiracy, violence is surely imminent. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Lead on. We'll be right behind you. It probably will. Like, the combat seems pretty inevitable. There are a lot of locked doors around here. Hi. A burly constable glances up from his terminal with a look of bewilderment on his face. Surprise quickly turns into annoyance, and his lips crease into a dark, deep frown. He clears his throat, and his colleagues lower their hands to their weapons. You shouldn't be up here. This area is off limits to non-HKPF personnel. The desk sergeant downstairs gave me elevator access. Go ahead and check my... He stares at your badge, scowling. Finally, he acquiesces with a nod. Alright. Everything seems to be in order. Damn right. Constable jerks his thumb back over his shoulder. As soon as I open the door for you, you want to proceed through there. Whoever you're looking for... You're going to find him down that hallway. If you hit evidence lockup, you've gone too far. Don't go anywhere you haven't been cleared to, and don't make me regret not sending a constable to escort you. Thanks for your help. So that's the... Yeah, just further in here. You guys are gonna regret it. The only question is, how much are you going to regret it? Hi, guys. Is this evidence lockup? Seems like evidence lockup to me. Advanced medkit, yes please. Oh. Well. Might as well take that, I guess. Yeah. This is definitely evidence lockup. Yeah, evidence room. Simple thing. I don't have anywhere else to... Okay. Well, yeah, I don't have anywhere else to go, so unlock the door. This is it, I guess. Moment of truth. Let's get in there, find the evidence, and get the hell out of here. I heard that. Boop, 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 boop. What do we got? Ooh. I mean, you know, it's not actually a bad idea. We could swap the grenade out. Oop, oop, oop. Ah, come on. Yeah. Project files. We got a bunch of Nuyen. Yeah, +1 body is... Ooh. That's a fair amount of Nuyen right there. Adds 3 AP and 2 movement. Yeah. Yeah. Who do we want to give that to, though? Does it just give it to me again? Yeah, I mean, Duncan's probably the person who could make the most use of it. But I'd have to get rid of his grenade. You know what? Give it to me. Give it to me. Alright, project files. What are these? Okay. Just project... Okay. Alright. Well, let's drop another save real quick. Let's see what this terminal has. It comes alive at your approach. Its display filling with ghostly amber text. Departmental Evidence Database, Aberdeen Station. Press any key. I guess this is it. Whatever evidence Q and Lamb are looking for, it's got to be in there. Go on, search for something. Enter a search term. Oh, geez. What am I looking for? Crate, I guess? Term crate, file not found. Okay. Wait a second, what the fuck? She leans into the screen, staring. It's blank. There's nothing on this terminal. No files, no evidence, nothing. Someone must have known we were coming. That's it, we gotta cut and run. We need to do it now. Play by ear. We're gonna get locked in, aren't we? Ka-chunk. Oh. Hi. Did they betray us? Did you guys betray us? Q recoils in surprise at the sight of you. Kira, you're alive? What the hell's going on here? What are you doing here? We lost contact with you. Your body cam's cut out and your condition monitor flatlined. You should be... The evidence, did you find it? There was no dirt on Crate in that room, Q. No data files, no video, nothing. What have you walked us into? What the hell's going on here? Someone's playing with us. Not just you, but me and Lamb. That means that they know about the task force. Wait, Q, we don't know. Yes, we do, Lamb. Wake up. We're in trouble here. Ready your weapons, Kira. We're being fucked. Yeah. Yes, Q. You are. What? What? Strange energies arc up from the ground, taking the wind from your lungs and the strength from your legs. You crash to the floor like a sack of bricks, the impact sending bolts of pain from your knees up through your spine. Out of your peripheral vision, you see Senior Inspector Q go down, her lips curled back in agony. Your world dissolves into a sea of pain. Lamb glances down at you, frowning. Sorry about this, Miss Moore. If there were another way, I would have taken it. You know how it is. Nothing personal. He turns to Senior Inspector Q, a hint of a frown tugging at the corners of his mouth. He looks into her staring eyes, reads the outrage and betrayal on her face, and sighs. Believe it or not, I'm not doing this to hurt you either. I'm trying to fix things, but you're in too deep with Mitsuhama to see that. I could try to explain it forever, but you'd never understand. Pfft. Yeah, try me. He turns away, peering down the darkened hallway ahead of you. You can come out now, Wallace. It worked. What is going on here? A group of mages, cowled and armored, step forward from the shadows. Each is decked out in the colors and regalia of the Special Duties Unit. The man in the center of the pack pulls back his hood, revealing a familiar pockmarked face, the face of the mage who interrogated you back when all this began. Of course it worked. It was my plan. He sneers down at Q. And there she is, the company woman herself. Got anything to say for yourself, Q? Any more edicts from Mitsuhama to deliver? The scintillating energy that wraps around Q's body tightens and intensifies, holding her fast. She doesn't make a sound. His lips curl into a smug grin. Didn't think so. Lamb frowns at the mage. Quit gloating, Q. I brought her here because she's a threat to what we're trying to accomplish, but she's still worthy of respect. Did Crate fill you in on what happens next? He rolls his eyes. Of course she did. We strip everything that Mitsuhama and the Executive Council's task force know about our operation from Q's mind via magical interrogation. Then she suffers an accident. He nods his head at you, and your pet Shadowrunner takes the fall for it. Okay, that sounds about right. Crate also said that... Remember who you're talking to, Golden Boy. I recruited you into this organization. I don't need instructions from you. Try to speak. You struggle to open your mouth and cry out, to yell, to scream. The muscles of your jaw refuse to cooperate. The crackling red glow from the floor flares up and intensifies, pulsating like a living thing. Ku jerks his head in your direction. Look, the poor fool is trying to move. We've ensnared your essence, asshole. You belong to us now. We don't really... I mean, Raptor doesn't have any essence. Don't try to fight it, Kira. You'll only hurt yourself. We all know what has to happen here, but there's no reason why it can't be quick and painless. Just look at Fiona. She isn't struggling. She's accepted it. As Ku stares at Q, the smile on his face slowly dies. A look of confusion replaces it. He takes a hesitant step forward, staring. What? Has something gone wrong? What is it? Your partner. I can't read her aura at all. Frown deepens. It's strange. It's like there's nothing there. He turns to look at her, blinking. What are you saying? How can she have no aura? You feel the heat welling around yourself before you can see the coalescing energy. Hits you like the exhaust from a blast furnace, and then all at once Q begins to move, and the energy that ties you down evaporates. But... Oh. Well then. Okay. Well. Get your kill drone out, Raptor. We're in business. Yeah. Yeah. Just hit him with that. How about we slice a dice? Yay! Saw blade. And some macaroni. Bam. Bam. And oh god, no. That was not what I okay. Alright. Bam. And bam. Well. Get behind some cover. Silly sausage. Bam. Well. You can get behind some cover too, although it's not entirely necessary. Bam. And then... I mean, he's not in cover anyway, but... What do you have? Double tap, chain shot. Oh! And a lot of spells. Holy crap. Okay. Well, you certainly don't need a bunch of spells to finish these guys off. Bam. Bam. Last of the mages tumbles to the ground, crashing into the linoleum in a bloody heap. Q glowers down at Lamb, her expression clouded with betrayal. I didn't think it'd be you, Lamb. Her voice is like the snarl of a wounded animal, full of rage and injured pride. Q's betrayal doesn't surprise me, but you had me fooled. Lamb stares up at Q, wide-eyed and unblinking. The entire left half of his torso is charred, carbonized. Synthetic fibers of his suit have melted and fused with the burnt flesh, causing the wounds to look disturbingly slick. He doesn't scream, he just stares. That would be uncomfortable. How? It's all that he's able to croak out. His voice is weak, but you don't detect any pain in it, just confusion. Ugh. Q fishes an object from under the neck of her blouse, a slender talisman on a silver chain. Gift from Mitsuhama Corporate. Provides protection, but more importantly, it masks my aura. Keeps treacherous little fucks like you from learning what they're up to against until it's too late. What just happened? I'm a mage, and at the risk of sounding immodest, a damn good one. Mitsuhama Corporate felt that I might need an ace in the hole, so they gave me the necklace to keep my talents hidden. Turns out that was the right call. My former partner here just tried to betray us along with another member of our task force. They were with Crate and her people on their employer's payroll. Q is dead, so problem solved there, but Lamb has only just begun to learn what a horrible mistake he's made. Lamb struggles to rise to his feet, but his body won't cooperate. Lightning-seared flesh cracks open with the movement, and he finally begins to scream. Oh, and it is too late for you, Lamb. There's no scenario where you get out of this room alive. She touches thumb and finger to her temple and closes her eyes. But before you die, I'm going to go digging in your memories. You should really be unconscious for this, but we're running short on time. You were the mage I couldn't see. She growls out an answer without opening her eyes. Later, I'm busy. Lamb's screams intensify, growing in volume and pitch. Blood streams from his nostrils, and he begins beating his head against the ground. Q closes the fingers on her left hand into a fist, and the dying man's muscles seize. For a torturous second, his back arches up off the ground, and then he goes limp. She opens her eyes, takes a deep breath. Son of a bitch. What's going on? We need to get moving. There's nothing in the evidence locker, just like you said. Lamb knew that there wouldn't be from the beginning. The mission was over before it started. Good thought. Grab it. We'll check it if we make it out of here. We'll make it out of here, don't worry. She tucks the pendant back under her blouse. The chain that holds it glistens like quicksilver on her skin. Between the PDA and what I pulled from Lamb, we may find some answers after all. Let's get the hell out of here. Right with you there. She points at the door to the command center that you walked through on your way in. That way, back the way we came. That's our way out. We need to find our way out of here and back to Ijomo, and we have to do it before the SDU corners us up here. Let's grab that. And we're going to call it, actually. So, look forward to that. When we come back, we'll be making our dashing escape from this police station. So, that'll be exciting. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!